What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Therapist Logan Reacts. Today we got a new song for you, but not a new artist. We've done this artist, we've only done a few of them, and I think they were feature only in like one of them, so not too many, but kind of just want to do another one of them. We are definitely going to be exploring some new artists this week, so make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for that. But yeah, let's jump right into it. Today we got RM from BTS, Lost. Let's do it. I got the lyrics up on my phone too, so I can, in case they switch to Korean, they can follow along. Oh, interesting.
Good evening. 좋은 저녁이에요.
Presenting his new solo single.
Lost.
저는 이 노래를 너무 좋아요.
그는 오늘 밤 우리 위해 공연해요. Performing for us tonight.
Give it up for RM.
Goddamn lost. I never been a club before I hit the club. I never felt so free before your goddamn girls. I never felt so fine before I hit the club. Hold up. Damn, now thank you, don't worry. 정신차려 보니 어느새 나 통한 거래. 시간은 손살 14살에 벌써 30. And I look up in the sky, it's a silver cloud, you heard it.
Okay, so just for the beginning, very interesting artistic take here. I'm kind of trying to put it together in my brain, but kind of through and through here, it looks like a show host or whatever, and like kind of introducing here. I do like the shot with the mazes, as if he's lost, and there's multiple versions of him in different areas eventually as they kind of like more and more of him spawn. And I think that's a really neat explanation for the idea of being lost, because we could be lost in different areas of our life, and like this could be maybe representing like the brain and him right at the center. And seeing that he's lost in different maybe personalities, you know, he may be lost. Lost can kind of look different for everybody, and it's interesting that it's this way because, like, if you think of it in a reality sense, right, or if you're feeling lost at the center, if you're feeling lost in your closest to your self identity, then you as a singer, that personality, that part of your life, you'll also feel a bit lost. Or the part of maybe a brother or a friend, you'll also feel a little lost. Or the feeling of a partner or a loved one, you'll still feel a little bit lost too. There's always that kind of component in. And then even when he's getting introduced, he was looking around and seeing different parts of himself, you know, just seeing different parts of himself in different things. And I just think that's really interesting. But kind of from, to go to the lyrics, nothing crazy jumped out at me yet. It's kind of just basic, like, how do you get in love? Take it for the love. How do you get lost? Take it away, love like us. So maybe it's just good, again, just trying to explore the different complexities of love and feeling lost within that, you know, because people change. Yeah, I'm curious to see what I look up in the sky and see a silver cloud. He did speak a little Korean, but it doesn't. I jump into it suddenly. I'm in an empty street. Time flies like an arrow. 14 now. They're 30. Interesting. I jump into it. I'm in an empty street. Time flies like an arrow. So it's soaring, you know. It seems like he blinked and he's already 30, maybe. Silver cloud, maybe that represents something. That might represent something. And now I'm seeing two different, even in the video, I guess some other people have the name tag RM as well. That can be, again, seeing yourself in other people when you are feeling lost. You may be in a safety mode and looking for some safety measures through others. Let's continue on. Let me find my, okay. Oh, that's fun. So now he's kind of like leading like the group that he's in, and like he's like smirking kind of. It's like almost like he's finding like love with being lost, you know. And that can be a very interesting philosophical argument, you know. Like being lost is sometimes good because then you can like work on finding yourself. Or one of my favorite quotes is like, you can't be lost if you don't have a destination. And in life, we think we have destinations, but in reality, we're kind of just trying to make it by, explore different parts of life, and kind of go from there. So maybe he's finding like a love in the idea that he's lost, and maybe he's just not caring about things he has in the past. I never felt so fine before. So like now he's like recognizing that's like, I'm lost, but like that's okay. Like there's a beauty in that. You know, so I don't know. That's interesting. Let's continue on. I love the artistic part of this song, though. It's so fun.
Every morning, every night, I always feel lifeless. And in the morning, I feel love, I hug it in excitement. Every morning, every night, I always feel excitement. When I feel lonely as fuck, I still lifeless. I'm never loving alone, gonna lightless. I'm goddamn lost. I never been to club before I hit the club. I never felt so free before your goddamn girls. I never felt so far before I hit the club. I never felt so free before. I got temptation. I got temptation. I got temptation. I got temptation. I got temptation.
That was.
Incredible.
Lost is out everywhere.
Give it up for RM.
And of course, they're gonna have them movie-esque. So again, it's like RM was finding his way, even though he was lost. Oh, cool. You don't really see this often. So that's a great song. I really like how catchy it is. I love that he like paid homage to like the people who were shooting the video. Like that's awesome. Like you don't really see that a lot in music videos. And then again, kind of just like the storyline. Like he's like lost in this like world, and there's like this day to day mill like office idea, and then it ends up getting him where he needs to get to anyway. Like he gets to recognize like he's again. It's at the beginning when he's peeking through the thing and seeing himself when he's lost. It's like you can reflect back on where you were lost and see different things, but like just hoping that you're capable of getting to where you need to get to regardless, which I think is really cool. Where was the lyrics? Every morning, every night, I always feel lifeless, and in the morning I feel love. I hug it, excitement. I'm always feeling sickness when I feel lonely as fuck. And it's understandable. Being social creatures is so important, you know. And we find that connection too, and that connection allows us to give meaning to our life too. You know, I'm not saying you have to have, but that's a really significant one that is very typical in other people's lives. I never love when I'm low, so when I'm depressed, when I'm feeling not too hot, I don't love, and you know that's like its own form of isolation. A lot of people will stop doing that or showing emotion or continuing loving other people because they feel like they're undesirable. They feel like they're unworthy. There's a lot of different things. It's like a form of like emotional self-harm kind of deal, I think. Which is also a thing that's not very talked about significantly. Isolation is, but it's not really explained in the way that it's like because they're undeserving or they don't think they deserve it kind of deal. So, awesome song, RM, fun, very moving, very cool, different artistic aspects in the music video I really liked. Lyrics were also, I'm sure I missed something. I also just liked, again, just the vibe that was kind of going on. And again, maybe there was like a healthy balance and love between feeling lost and figuring it out and trusting yourself to figure it out. And I think that's huge for everybody, because if you're feeling lost, that's very difficult and scary, but don't beat yourself up about it. It's okay to get lost every now and again, and you'll learn something as you get lost too. That's the wonderful thing. Just make sure you're staying safe to yourself and others and people around you, and just you specifically while you're lost, because again, if you're lost, you may not be around others to help. So, but yeah, really cool. I really like the therapeutic aspect of it. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below if there's anything I missed. What about this song sticks out to you? And do you really like this song or not so much? Is this song not going on the playlist? I'm gonna give it a like because I do rock with it. But you're also entitled to your own opinions. I'm not some musical wizard by anything. It's just I like what I like and I don't like what I don't like, you know? So make sure you drop a comment down below, make sure you drop a like on this video, and make sure you're subscribed because that helps me significantly, as well as the channel. And I appreciate each and every single one of you. And yeah, next stop is 5,000. Let's get there. All right, see you later. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you next video. See you then.